So as you all know, I'm down here in Myrtle Beach for flight school, which means a couple of things. Number one, instead of being in Pittsburgh with running a 5K with a walking pierogi, I guess I get to run away from some alligators now. But on the bright side, in commemoration of the fact that I'm down here for flight school, the away alternate. Really leaning into the sky blue. I mean, honestly, really, it's nothing more than just a marketing gimmick. Because honestly, I have to use my degree for something. The one thing that you'll notice is that my sponsors are gone, and there's really two reasons for this. The first being is that I get all my logos and stuff printed off at FedEx because they actually have a colored printer. And FedEx has a policy where they don't let you print off logos for corporations that you don't have permission from. So that was the end of that, number one. Number two, the other reason being flight school I'm going to has a social media policy, and I don't want to infringe on that with fake sponsors and potentially get in trouble that way, I guess. Not that I would, but, you know, I want to be safe. Further along those lines, when I go work for the airlines, of course, they're going to have an even stricter social media policy. So this is going to be the last year where I do all of this. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, I couldn't quit cold turkey on you guys. That wouldn't be nice. Plus, I enjoy doing this. I want to give it one last hurrah. And I think that's it. The only other thing you need to know is that actually I'm filming this last night because I don't trust myself to get up in the morning, do all of this, and then actually get to the race on time. So we'll throw it to present John now. Thanks, John of the past. Now let's get a word from John of the future. I want no part of this. Is it me, or is John of the future kind of a jerk?
Alligators are cute. I hope that they don't eat me.
So welcome to Huntington Beach State Park for the Gator Gauntlet 5K. Wind is calm. Temperature is about 65, maybe going to be up to 70 by the time race starts. Yeah, I actually got here before registration opened. I mean, this 5K does start a little bit later, like 10 o'clock. I'm used to them starting a lot earlier. I mean, you know, I'm usually complaining on these stories about how I have to get up early. Truth be told, I got to sleep in today because my flights have all been at like 7 in the morning and they'll start at 6 o'clock next week. So yeah, not good for me not being a morning person, but hey, I got to sleep in today. I think this is gonna be a good race today. I'm gonna get set up. I just got my bib here for registration and everything. I'll go warm up and I'll talk to you guys again. So I guess they had some issues with registration, so the start time got pushed back to 10:25, which is, well, it's a little frustrating to me, being on the fact that because I planned for that 10:30 start, that 10 o'clock start, so I started warming up accordingly. But of course, now I'm just kind of standing here. It's 10:16, so I'm just kind of debating what I do. Do I warm up more now, or do I just wait? I mean, I should warm up just a little bit more just to keep warmed up, but I also don't want to be running for like an hour before the race, so yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys after, for real this time. Alright, so I finished the race. I'll go cool down and I'll give you guys the post-race analysis. Good news, I don't taste blood in my mouth like I did last time, so that's a positive. So now that we're jiving with the internet again and everything's flowing onto the interwebs with no issue, we can get down to business. First things first, the nearest Sheetz is 2 miles away outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. I thought about it. I thought about going there, but I decided against it. Maybe one of these days. I want my Sheetz. So next thing on the docket is the post-race analysis. Finished second overall, so that's good. Happy where I am position-wise. Time was around 21 minutes, 20 seconds. That's a little slower than I'd like to be at this point in the year. Although because they did push the start of the race back somewhat, I cramped, and I was cramping at the beginning of the race. So once I started running Like, it started to go away, but that still held me back a little bit. I don't think I would have gotten the guy in front of me, though. I mean, he at a certain point, he just left me in the dust. So, yeah, that's what it is. But I guess good day overall. Good day overall. So, as probably some of you know, my New Year's resolution for the year was to actually win a 5K this year. I did give myself an out, so I have to podium 3 times, and I did that with a point system. So if I win, that's 3 points. If I get a second place finish, that's 2 points. If I finish third, that's 1 point. I just need 3 points, and I consider myself achieving the resolution this year. So I finished second, so all I need is a third place finish now. That's great. Yeah, so that's good. We're on pace to do that. So typically this is the point where I would thank my fake sponsors who aren't really my sponsors, but I thought I'd do something a little different this year. I figured I'd take the time for each race to explain why I picked one of the sponsors I picked. So for this race, Band-Aid Brain Adhesive Bandages. When I was growing up, I had my favorite race car. It's this one. As you can see there, it's sponsored by Band-Aid. So that's why I picked Band-Aid. This car is really old, actually. I think you can see on the bottom it says made in 1998. So we're missing a couple of times. You can tell it's really beat up, but yeah, that's why Band-Aid's a sponsor. So without further ado, I'd like to thank Pepsi, the Octane Corporation, Band-Aid Brand Adhesive Bandages, Chick-fil-A, Craftsman Tools, Pop-Tarts, and FedEx, and of course Rusty's Medicated Bumper Ointment. So that just about does it for today. Next race, I believe, is Tuesday, June 6th. Starts at 6 p.m. So not quite a night race. It'll be in the afternoon. Might be a little hot, though. But if anything's going to get me, it's going to be the humidity down here. So, anyways, see you then.